welcome to another HopCast.
Thanks for joining us once again, everybody.
I'm Brad Chmielewski.
My name is Ken Hunmeter.
Special guest.
Heyo.
Scott Pellman.
Oh, welcome to the HopCast.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
And HopCast loves IPAs.
I don't know how many times we've said this before, but we're going to do a couple IPAs for you today.
Right, so I hope you like that.
I do. Sounds great.
Right, we were drinking some Gumball Heads before to get in the mood.
Get the hop juice flowing. Not really the hop juice. It was in the fridge, but we passed on it.
Just good though. But today we have the navy blue wax from Flossmoor. And this is their Rye'm and Rye'm.
So yeah, well, that's a rye IPA.
And then we have, what do you got?
The just regular old IPA from AleSmith.
Okay. We've had AleSmith in the past. We did the Speedway Stout.
We did.
How'd you like that?
Speedway Stout was fantastic.
Yeah.
Really dark. I know you said you're not a fan of the dark beers. But
You know, just a preference.
you got to work into them, I guess.
Yeah. Sure.
But should we get to pouring them?
We should. I believe we should.
So we start with the rye.
Let's do it. It's open. Because we had to work on that wax top.
Nice. They look pretty, but they're hard to get into.
Yeah, especially with the little keychain bottle opener I've been using. So
Let's pour it on up. Alright, so that I poured out a little orangey, like hazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice little white fluffy head there.
Yeah, it's slightly cloudy. Not exactly clear, but you can see through it a little bit.
Most IPAs clear, would you say?
It just depends on whether or not they filter it.
Okay.
But a lot of times you can see right through them.
Mm-hmm.
This one's probably not filtered, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Might also be bottle conditioned. I know that this one is bottle conditioned.
What does that mean?
That means that they're actually going to have some of the yeast in it, and you can see it right there. It's in the bottom of the bottle.
Okay.
So when you go to pour it, by having live active yeast in there, the character of the beer will continue to age, almost like a wine would.
Mm-hmm.
And so once you go ahead and pour it, sometimes you get some of that sedimenty stuff into your glass, and it can become a little cloudy. So,
But you're not wanting to age these anyways.
no, not the IPAs, because what you want in the IPA is that nice hop flavor, and the hop flavor will diminish over time.
Okay.
So not a beer that you usually age.
So I took a little sniff of this. And
Man, what'd you get there, Brad?
it smells so good. So this one's done by Brian. We interviewed him at Ale Fest.
Shut up!
I think this is either the first or second one he's done.
Oh, okay.
So every Flossmoor IPA is different. I think they just made one bottle and they're like, fuck it, I'm not making new ones. They're made, we got a lot of them.
So is the distinction with the color of wax on top?
Exactly, yeah. So you have to go onto their blog and they mention which each one is.
Alright, so we've got the blue wax here from Brian. And it's got a lot of sweetness in the nose.
The rye's there though, but still a lot of caramel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so let's go ahead and this is, I mean, the anticipation is killing me.
Alright.
Cheers.
That's good.
Yeah, it has like a really nice bite.
Mm-hmm.
Contrasting what you would think from the aroma, it has like that nice sweet aroma, but like has a little sharp bite. Not overwhelming,
No.
but it has both of a rye bite and a hop bite.
Yeah, I think the rye kind of kills the hops a little bit, like it's more grainy in the bite.
It's pretty rounded.
Yeah.
It's a nicely balanced beer. Tons of flavor.
I think I like the aroma a little more than the taste, though. I love this aroma.
Mm-hmm. I might go opposite of you on that. So it just kind of shows you everyone has their own preferences.
It smells a little fruitier than it tastes, I would say.
Mm-hmm. It does smell a little fruity. You're right.
What do you think?
I like it though. It's It's very different, but yeah, I think that's the rye. I would guess.
Right.
Yeah, that rye
Coming
flavor
through.
is so
It's
nice.
pretty apparent, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Ryes are in right now. Like you get a lot of beers. You've seen a lot more beers with ryes. I don't know why.
Fine with me. I'm
It's
I'm
like the
just
trend.
like the trends. I'm on it.
But we don't have alcohol in this. It's probably above 7.
I would think maybe around 8 or so.
Yeah.
It's got a nice little alcohol bite on there too.
Right, and I think even if they knew, they wouldn't tell you because the original gravity doesn't matter. Bitterness, plenty.
All printed on the label area
Yeah.
for you conveniently.
But Brian, you're doing some good stuff.
Nicely done.
We gotta make it out to check you out, Brian. We gotta see what you're doing there. Get some secrets.
Yeah, we've talked to Brian in the past over at a couple different places. On camera once at AleFest. And then he was around for our Pete Crowley episode at Rock Bottom.
Shout out!
Shout out! What's going on, Pete? And so yeah, really good guy and really, really good brewer.
Right. Awesome. I don't know. Let's see. Flossmoor, outside Chicago.
Yeah.
If you don't know where that is, you can take the Metro, hop on. You can drink on the Metro, so that's a plus.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So if you haven't had enough at the brewery, get a couple bombers to go and hop back on the train. It's across. It's the brewery is basically built into the train station. So you seriously just walk across the tracks, drink a bunch of beer, bring some back with you, and
You think
keep drinking.
the conductor on the train, which look at you funny if you open the growler and start throwing assets on the train?
Well, not if you gave him some.
Yeah.
But,
So you say there's different wax colors for the different strengths of the alcohol, or
it's a
what?
different
Or a different
style
taste?
IPA. Like I've had the green wax, which is just like a straight up IPA.
Okay.
So they probably use either a different kind of hops, different sugar, or something's different with it every time.
Okay.
Slightly different recipe, and then this is they just got a new brewer over there. That's the guy we're talking about, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
He just started over there not too long ago, so this is one of his first beers that's getting bottled
nice.
and all that stuff. So
Good work. Really enjoy it. Yeah.
It's good. We had this one at Gents. Shut up. And we've had the green. Have you had any other colors? Was there a yellow?
Red is coming to mind.
Red. This is red. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not too many wax colors you can have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna run out fast, right?
Yeah.
Orange. I don't know.
But certainly, especially for some of our local viewers here, it's a trip that you have to make. Especially like a lot of people do the Three Floyds Flossmoor combined trip. Like if you're going to go out to Three Floyds, you swing back around, hit Flossmoor on the way back up to Chicago. Nice and convenient in a tight little package there.
Have a DD though.
Yes.
Or someone switches.
Yeah.
Someone doesn't drink at one of them, then yeah.
Exactly. You're allowed to have one beer at Three Floyds. You're allowed to have one beer at Flossmoor, and then somehow you got to work it out because it can get kind of messy. You get carried away in those places because the beer is so good.
You can't bring your car on the Metro. That would be good though. They have like a little ramp, like I just can't make it home.
Like a ferry.
Yeah.
We have seen people bike from. They've done it on bikes, which is, and they were drinking whiskey in flasks too. Not only were they going to the breweries, but they went from Chicago to Three Floyds to Flossmoor back to Chicago on bikes
With a flask of whiskey.
with a flat of homemade whiskey. Also illegal. But yeah, great stuff from Flossmoor. I'm sure there's gonna be plenty more to come.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure we'll be there
Yeah.
at some point.
For sure. So check them out. Nicely done.
Finish these up and go for another IPA.
All right, sounds good.
Sounds good.
Alright, so we finished off that IPA.
Yeah, we did.
It was good.
With some good
Yeah.
shit.
There's a little more left if anyone wants to stop over. We'll finish it if no one shows up. Don't worry.
I've got my eye on it already. So.
But what do we got next? We got another IPA.
Yeah, the AleSmith IPA. So kind of excited about this one because we can't get this in the Chicago market. We've had, again, we did the Speedway style before. And so I think this is the only other AleSmith that I'm going to be trying. So it's probably my second experience with these.
Didn't you?
Have I tried anything else?
The pail's pretty popular. Like it's easy to get. It just has the big anvil on the front.
I've never had it.
Oh, okay. I go to Portland too much, so.
I got their Grand Cru in my cellar as well. So I hear that one's real nice.
So do we do these backwards now? Because this is just an IPA, the rye. We messed this up? Should we have worked up to the rye?
I don't know. I think we should be all right. Battle.
All right.
I think we'll be alright.
Let's pour it on out then.
Yeah. So as it says nice and neatly here on the bottle, this is the IPA, which stands for I prefer AleSmith, or it's pretty awesome. So
Anything.
they're talking the big talk. Let's see if they drink the big drink.
Look at that head.
Yeah, how about that? This one's
you got shafted on your head.
I pour mine after a little bit less.
How much is it of like the pour? You know, that determines that.
Say half.
The half?
It does have something to do with it, but it's also like hoppy beers will have a nice head. Hops help with your head retention and fluffiness, and also like whatever yeast strain they're going to use is where you're going to get like the character in your head.
But if you're getting the head at a party from the keg.
Yeah.
If you're just getting the head.
I thought you were going somewhere completely different.
I'm confused.
If you're getting a lot of head from the keg.
Still bad. Still bad.
If you're at a party and
just switch them around. Yeah,
you're
that
at a
works.
party and they have a keg and you're getting a lot of head, that's probably not. This is not working out.
It's going to be a good night then.
Yeah.
It's gonna. Okay.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
All right.
Either way, it's going to be a good thing.
But this head is different than from the keg of your Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm. That's what.
Because
I
I'm
was
saying
going
he's
with.
got little to none. I have, medium. You have a lot.
I poured mine first, I think, so it's had a little bit more time to settle out.
Okay.
I may have been less vigorous with my actual pour. I don't know.
That's not like you.
Yeah,
You pour strong.
I do. Oh well, but we've been noticing that the aroma is just delightful.
Nice sweet hot. Not as sweet. I guess a different sweet than the rye.
Yeah. It seems more subtle, I would say.
More butterscotchy sweetness than caramel sweetness. No.
So it's kind of got like a biscuity like aroma in there as well.
But it's definitely like more yellow than the rye.
A little lighter.
Which the rye probably got a little darker in the roast.
Also a little clearer.
Yeah.
Slightly. Not too much, but. Well, let's dive on in.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Enough talk.
Enough talk. Let's start drinking.
More drink.
Wow, that's really clean.
It really, really is. Wow.
Like I was drinking it, I was like, am I drinking? My mouth is wet.
It's got a nice a dry hop.
Yeah. Very hoppy.
And it's bitter. It certainly is bitter. But it's just like kind of a smooth drink.
Yeah, it just kind of goes right down. Yeah.
It's not heavy at all. Wow.
So this is coming in at like 7.75%. So a little up there, not as much as we think the rye was. But
Yeah, I would say that the rye does have more alcohol than the AleSmith here. No, both phenomenal beers.
But this just leaves you wanting to drink more. Like it's what did I just taste?
I think to me it's the really, really intense hoppiness that I'm getting, and like so I'll take a sip and be like, man, that was really good. Where'd those hops go? Where was that thing?
Wash away.
Yeah, this seems more like refreshing than the other one, I would say. Like, I don't know. If that's like the clean thing you were talking about. But
yeah, a little bit lighter on the palate.
Yeah.
But AleSmith, they're out in San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
Been around since like '95. doing some awesome stuff.
Yeah, very well respected brewery out in the community. Unfortunately, we can't get it as often as we'd like to. So if you'd like to send us some, that'd be great.
We can send you 3 Floyds or Flossmoor.
We certainly can do that.
It's like AleSmith and Russian River.
Yeah, the coveted beers out here in Chicago.
At least we got 3 Floyds. It's more than like Utah can say. Yeah, I know. This is just a solid IPA.
It's really, really tasty. Like I'm really, really enjoying it. This is good. Not much else to say about it. It's damn fine.
And where did you get this?
Yes. Thank you for asking. I was out in Ohio, staying out in.
Shout out.
Yes. Ohio State. I was staying out in Youngstown, and it just so happened to be staying next to, like, it was seriously like 2 minutes away, the #1 rated beer store in the United States.
Really?
According to Beer Advocate, or not Beer Advocate, sorry, ratebeer.com. And so I had to stop in and met Phil over there. Phil's one of the owners, so shout out! New Facebook friends. And the place is called.
Are you dating yet? What's your status?
I think it's complicated, but things are moving.
I knew there was something wrong with you tonight. It's complicated.
But the place is called Vintage Estates, and just such a lovely, lovely selection that they have there. They also have a bar to the side where they have some nice offerings on tap.
I love beer stores that have the bar.
Yeah.
That's great.
So you can go
Nothing wrong with that.
grab a beer and do your shopping, or if you want, you can buy a bottled beer and open that there and drink it while you're shopping. So it's a good and a bad thing. I was drinking when I bought my beers, and
I saw the haul you brought back. So yeah. All right.
it was quite a feat.
It was Phil like, you should try this.
No, he didn't even have anything to do with it. He was talking to the young lady there, and I was just sitting there, just bringing beers up to the counter. Every 2 minutes, I come back with 2 handfuls of bombers and just lay them up on the counter, and she's looking at me like, oh my god, you're still going? So, but I had a wonderful time up there, and it's a great run store. Really nice people that are working there. Very helpful if you don't know what you're looking for.
They know their stuff there?
They do. They really do. So.
Now they have vintage in the name. Did they have vintage beers?
Not that I noticed. They do have, like, he calls it his beer cave, and we didn't get a chance to know each other that well, so he didn't let me in.
It's the second day.
Maybe on the second day, yeah, next time. Maybe in Christmas time when I'm back.
Yeah.
We'll go meet his family.
Seeing Phil's family already? Just went from complicated to serious.
But anyway, big shout out to Phil and everyone at Vintage. I am going to be doing a write-up about my experience there, so look for that on the website as well.
Yeah.
So enough about my relationship with Phil.
I want to see a picture of him now.
I can show you on Facebook.
Alright, sounds good.
I don't know.
I don't know either. What are you going to say?
We're in HopCast phone. Hello, caller.
Cleveland, hello.
Yeah, I believe it's Simcoe and Cascade. Yeah, okay.
But a couple great IPAs, as always here on the HopCast.
Yeah.
Do we not bring good IPAs?
We're never in short supply.
IPAs here?
No.
No.
We could probably do 2 more episodes
IPA
tonight
cast.
with the IPA. We could probably just do an IPA cast.
Mm-hmm. We may as well. That's basically what we do. So
We are the HopCast.
yes, it is the HopCast, so it should be IPAs.
Yeah.
But anyways, at any rate, thanks for joining us. Had a lovely time.
Yeah.
Thanks again for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Had a blast.
And cheers.
Cheers.